Good morning, Fort Street. Welcome everyone worshiping with us this morning, most especially any visitors that are with us. Please know that the doors of Fort Street are always open to you. And if you're interested in uniting with this congregation, please speak to me after the worship service. We have a special visitor and family with us this morning, the Reverend Ulrich Ostendorf from Germany. We are delighted you are joining us. He will be leading in worship with us today, and I also want to recognize his family and ask if your family would please stand so that we can acknowledge you. Thank you so much. We're delighted to have you here with us this morning. I think one of the family members you know quite well who was an exchange student with the Jacksons, and the whole family is here with the Jacksons for several days, so thank you for being with us this morning. We do have a few announcements. There will be a special called meeting of the session immediately after worship this morning. Please, at least 6 of you be there. It will be an extremely short meeting, simply to vote on an ad hoc committee to work on a policy for our child and youth protection policy. The reason we couldn't do that on Wednesday is your bylaws say it has to be brought to one meeting and voted on at another meeting. So please be here for that if you would, please. Gotcha, Cheryl. So birthdays and anniversaries and coffee hour today. There is a cake, and this is for June and July birthdays and anniversaries? So we'll celebrate June and July birthdays after worship today in the Great Hall. I was at General Assembly and was not here the last couple of Sundays, and while I was there, our family had a wonderful time one morning with Vince Thomas, a true son of Fort Street, and he sends greetings to you from Westminster Church, where he is clerk of session, and from himself and his family. So greetings from Vince. I think that is, are there any other particular announcements that need to be raised this morning? We do have several prayer concerns. The mother-in-law, stepmother of, Kiana Sparks' mother-in-law, stepmother of Cleavon Sparks, died last Sunday, and the services were yesterday morning at the New Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church. We want to remember them in our prayers, and if you want to extend greetings to them, I'm sure they would appreciate that. Also, the Lorimers, Dawn continues in recovery at home, and there are some adjustments that both of them are needing to make, so you might want to keep them in your prayers. If you have time to give them a call, send them a card, go visit them, they would be most appreciative. Our prayers also for Johnny Daniels, Benique Sloan's nephew, who has experienced a stroke and is currently hospitalized. We continue to remember Virgil Jones and Jerry Adams Jones. Ask prayers for a friend of ours, Susan Boyd in Atlanta, who had a sudden, unexpected diagnosis of cancer about 6 weeks ago and is in extreme pain and sleeping most of the time at this point. Are there other particular concerns of anyone in the congregation today? Let us remember all of these in our thoughts and prayers this coming week.